What's up, y'all? This is your man DX. I thought I'd just light up for a minute up in here. And I wanted to thank y'all for all the support and the love and all you positive people that I reach with my positive messages. Today, I want to talk about some of these commenters I've been getting in my inbox. Some of these retarded commenters that still support Phil, Scott, otherwise known as, or AKA, Phony Phil the fraud. Anybody who's still down with this dude at this point has to be retarded. Actually, they're not even retarded. Let me take that back, because I'm insulting mentally challenged people by lumping them in the same group with these people. These people are more like remedial. They're so remedial that they probably don't even know what that word means. So I know I got some of them listening right now, so let me explain what that word means. It means that you have a whole lot of goddamn trouble learning, discerning, deciphering, and mostly analyzing what the hell you see, read, if you can read, and hear. So this should be fun. I'm gonna go over some of these messages so y'all can see what I have to deal with. So since I've been doing these Phony Phil the fraud videos, I've been getting a ton of comments. I mean, it must already be, for just those 3 videos, it must be over 2,500. So I can't go through and block all these people and all that. It would take too much damn time. So some of them managed to slip through. Some of them I catch. And I've blocked quite a few people. I don't even know how many. But luckily I have you guys, you ones out there that can clap back at these professors of idiocy for me. And I appreciate that. So these remedial people have trouble understanding plain English sometimes. And sometimes they just have blinders on to the truth. And sometimes you can tell some of these idiots didn't even look at the whole video, listen to the whole video. These motherfuckers are stupid. It's like baby Einstein in reverse. These some big old grown ass, old ass motherfuckers, and they got a brain like a damn infant. I can't. Let's go to Monica Core. She says, you sound like a hater. And some other remedial person actually clicked like to that. I mean, first of all, no explanation. Why do I sound like a hater? You just say you sound like a hater. No explaining yourself, nothing. So somebody telling the truth sounds like a hater. See, number 2 is that this is just a dodge for people when they don't want you telling the truth. So when you start talking truth and saying what it really is about something that somebody's done or whatever, they come in, oh, you're just hating. You're just hating. Well, Miss Monica Core, I have a wonderful life. As I stated on my videos, I've been running a business for 20 years and I'm quite successful. I don't have any need to hate on anybody. And so your statement is just idiotic. You know nothing about me. And plus, you know, if there's anything that I say that you don't like, nobody's forcing you to listen or look at it, right? I don't think so. So there's really no need for your comment. Miss Monica, instead of going around telling people they sound like a hater, why don't you, the first time you hear something come out of somebody's mouth that sounds like they hate him, why don't you just leave the video? Just a little bit of advice. Okay, and now here we have Willie Havmeyer. Men are gossiping about the lives of other men like women these days. What real man says, quote, I got receipts? And he has a face there like he's wondering. Doesn't surprise me, but because you're probably wondering about a whole lot of things from the looks of you. And if you don't get your tap dancing ass the hell up off my page with this nonsense, okay? First of all, Poindexter, Havmeyer, I am not gossiping. I am not gossiping. Pointing out the truth is not gossiping. Gossiping is, oh, did you see what color tie Phil had on? That was an ugly tie. And oh, did you see when he was in New York and he talked to this brother and he didn't know what to say to the brother, and the brother was like, that's gossiping. No. This is another dodge. See, people go on YouTube and go around and they see the name of somebody they like in the title of a video, and they click on it. And the minute you ain't saying what they think they want you to say or about somebody they like, then they leave stupid messages like this instead of listening to the truth. And then you got 3 other idiots that agreed with him too, gave him a like, sent like a up sign. Poindexter with your tap dancing ass, nobody was gossiping. I've made it clear from the gate. Okay? I don't care what color his wife is. That's not the issue. If you had more than a little Tweety Bird brain in your head, you would realize that I wasn't talking about what color his wife is. I was talking about him hiding his wife for all these years, number one. And then him getting mad when he's exposed that he has a non-black wife, and getting mad at other people and pointing the finger at other people. And number 3, being hypocritical almost every day, coming up on his platform telling black folks not to swirl, not to date other races, get with somebody black. That's hypocrisy. And then number 4, trying to hide or get rid of the evidence of how he used to talk about black women and black men. So Mr. Poindexter, kumbaya like you, we don't need. Okay, and so now we have Andre McCrae, who don't even have a picture of himself or whatever up there, just got a symbol of a turtle, asking other people, are you a turtle? As slow as you are, I wouldn't be making no references to speed, okay? Bro, why you attacking my mans and he's still doing his dues, exposing the shit that we need exposed. He can love who he want. He's still brave enough to see. This dude got all kind of run-on sentences. That's just so how remedial you are. No periods, no commas, one period at the end, and then he goes on, still brave enough to do it. What are you doing? I don't see you bring light to the black community on these issues, and you know what that means. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem. Negro, first of all, unless you've looked at every single video on my station, you can't say that I'm not bringing to light any issues. I just did a video a day and a half ago, a very positive one, about being pro-black and the things we need to do. So maybe you need to check that out, Mr. Remedial McCrae. And then you on this Why you attacking another brother? Why you attacking another brother? That is the dumbest shit I ever heard. Man, ain't nobody attacking the dude. I'm bringing truth. I'm bringing facts. I'm following up. I ain't attacking anybody. He's exposing the shit we need exposed. He can love who he wants. And he's still brave enough to do it. What are you doing? This dude said he's still doing his dues, exposing the shit that we need exposed. Okay. That doesn't take away his hypocrisy. That doesn't take away his trying to delete videos from his channel to cover up what he said. Nothing you said there addresses anything I was talking about. So that's remedial number one. You're the number one remedial person in this whole group here, Mr. Andre McCrae. And then here we have M Producer, and all he got up there is just an M. He didn't even bother to upload anything for his icon. There are dark-skinned racist with no S, light-skinned racists. So your whole point is invalid. No comma in there, by the way. If you don't know Phil's wife, you don't know if she is racist or not. So please take a look at your racism before condemning her. This remedial idiot here. Listen, M Producer. Seems like all you producing is a bunch of goddamn mental farts. And you stinking up the place. Because you think you're saying something and you're not. First of all, I never condemned her. You don't even know what that word means. I didn't speak 2 words on his wife. You retard. Look at my own racism. Black people can't be racist. I'm black. You don't even know what the word racist means. I can be biased, but I can't be racist. And if you're black, man, this is why we're in the situation we're in right now. And you say, I don't know if she's racist or not. I didn't say I knew if she was racist or not. This dude didn't even look at the whole video, obviously. You numbskull motherfucker, you. I didn't say she was racist. I haven't said 2 words about her. Light skin race, they are dark skinned, there are light skinned races. You sound retarded, you fuckwad. And how does that invalidate any of my points? Not point. I didn't say anything about anybody being racist. And again, black people cannot be racist. Look up what the word means, fucktard. But some of you guys do get it. Some of you guys out there get it, and you help me to knock down these shoe shining, tap dancing, bed wenching, remedial retards, and I appreciate that. Here's an example. We have a retard that actually looks just like a retard. She got the close eyes and everything. She looks remedial. Ain't even got sense enough to put the whole face up there. It's just, what's wrong with your grill, honey? Is it jacked up? You got that cut off the picture down the bottom. Something's wrong, because we can't see what your mouth look like. Anyway, Miss Cross-Eyed. Her name is D. She goes, since when have Native Americans been white? Shaking my head. She is 60% Native American and Latina descent, with a very small percentage, I guess she means, of black. Plus, what does his wife have to do with his message to promote his community? But Christine King handled this one for me. Bless you, sweetheart. Christine King says, he told blacks not to marry or procreate outside the black community. Exactly. But you see what happens here? You got 3 other remedial idiots big up in Miss Retarded D, her comments, and then you got only 2 people who really get it big up in Miss Christine King's sweet comment. Now, let's rectify that. If you see something like this going on my message, on my comments, go ahead and big up that person as many times as you can that got that person straight. Because intellectualism and understanding and common sense have to prevail here. My true people out there know what I'm talking about. They know what's going on. They understand. So we need to prevail. We need to get dummies like this in line. Anyway, we'll move on from Miss D, which stands for dumbass, obviously. And then here we got this idiot, Lon Harris. I don't know if that's your real name or not, but if it is, somebody fucked you up. So anyway, he or she says, and this is another person, they don't have a picture there, and that immediately makes me look at you side-eyed and not take you serious. So anyway, Lon Harris says, I love Phil and I always will support him. His wife has nothing to do with anything. Why does it matter? We need to focus on the killing of black people. You can say no all day. No, I never said no. You can say no all day. I think a lot of YouTube people with no views don't have anything else to do but use Phil to get ratings. YouTube is not a television station, dear. We don't get ratings. You got so much wrong with you. I don't see any other people, other YouTube people talking about your wife or husband. It's sad black people try to put black people down. This video sucks. Ooh, sweetheart. If the video sucks, click off of it. Let me clear something up for y'all. Perhaps y'all don't know why it's called YouTube. Well, it's because you can go do you over on your channel. You dig? Find something more important to do. Phil is still getting the views and the likes. No, so now what? Now what? What you asking me for? She didn't even put a question mark or 3 dots. She just, so now what? That's a statement, I guess? So you're not even asking me? So I guess I don't even have to address that. That's not a question. That's a statement. So now what? Okay. If you love Phil and always will support him, Miss Lon Harris, that's fine. I never told you not to support Phil, and I never told you not to love Phil. Okay? Bad wench. You're probably a bad wench. It's not his wife I was talking about. Again, it's not the fact of his wife. It's the deception of hiding his wife. It's the hypocrisy of coming on all the time talking about don't date people out of your race, if you know what the word hypocrisy means. And that's why it matters. Dumbass. We need to focus on the killing of black people. Listen, you remedial retard. Everybody knows what's going on. If you have a check engine light come on in your car, do you go down to the mechanics, to Pep Boys, and gather all the mechanics around every single day and say, I have this check engine light on my car, and here's what I think it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you do that, you're dumber than I thought. Because you would say, can somebody fix it? What's the point of pointing out something every single day that we already know? And this is the thing I don't get about some of these people. This man is literally just sitting in front of a camera, pointing out things that you can find out on your own and things repetitively every single day that we already know are going on, and asking you for money. And it's, let's not leave that out, asking you for money. And we have 2 remedial other idiots that big upped her comment, or his comment, or whatever. I don't even know if that's a woman or a man. But luckily, my soldiers came in to the rescue. We got LL Lion right here. He says, how can you focus on killings of black people when you're out banging white women and marrying white hoes, it does not compute. Exactly. When somebody's telling you one thing and they're doing exactly the opposite in private, they're suspect and you need to look at them side-eye. So, A+ for that person. LL Lion. Doc Holliday comes in and says, so you'll listen to a man that tells you not to do something but does it. Talk hard shit about black women. You just like him, a hypocrite. Give him your money, listen, and don't do shit but talk about black men dying. Absolutely. Doc Holliday hit it right on the nose. That's exactly what it is. He hit the nail right on the head, brother. And then Miss Cuppy, the one, says, so lost. Miss Cuppy, you're right. You went in and said, so lost. You're right. That person is lost. So let's move on to this person here. One of the best comments I found on here. This person really does get it. Cosmic background radiation. All I'm saying is, if he wasn't being funny style with his movements, why have y'all never seen a picture of her until recently? Who hides their wife? She's not even in the pictures of him in Africa. Ask yourself why. Protection? That's a cop-out. Exactly. Cosmic background radiation. Cosmic got it. Exactly. Nobody hides their wife or whoever they're with. I mean, you might say, okay, if I have a lot of subscribers and a lot of people know me and all this stuff, I want to keep my family private. That's fine. But usually you will see a picture of them. I mean, Phil's been on YouTube since 2011 or 2012 or 10 or something like that. That's a lot of years. That's at least 6 years. And nobody has a picture anywhere of him with his wife. I mean, you would think a wedding picture or something. Nothing. Just all of a sudden, here she is. And you don't wonder why. And like he said, protection? Really? When you had 25 subscribers, you were hiding her for protection? When you had 100, you were hiding her for protection? Really? That's an A1 cop-out. We know that. And like he said before that, she's not even in the pictures of him in Africa. She shows up nowhere on any of these things. He went to New York and talked to some people. No sign of her anywhere in any pictures or on any video. Went to Africa. No sign of her. Why not? What's the big deal? You know, she has a Facebook page out there where she's selling cakes and pies and cookies. So, I mean, why are you ashamed of that connection, or you don't want people to know that connection? There could only be one reason, my brother. Because you knew how the black community, this side of town, was going to react, especially our sisters on this side of town. That's why. You're a phony and a fraud, and I'm going to keep on pointing it out. And all y'all haters that leave these messages up in here like this, let me call your names. Willie Havmeyer, the tap dancing coon. Andre McCrae. Bro, why you attacking other brothers? Andre McCrae, the turtle. M producer, Mr. Black people are racist too. I'm a retard and black people are racist too. And Miss Monica Core. Obviously, you got nothing in the core of your head. And Mr. or Miss Lawnhead Harris. All of y'all, get the fuck all the way out of my face and off my channel with that bull. Okay? Now, do y'all remember Hooked on Phonics? Well, all of these dunce cap wearing, short bus riding morons need to be hooked on phonics. And I tell you what, I'm willing to finance some of it. The first 10 of you that send me an email, I'm going to personally send y'all remedial asses the Hooked on Phonics set. Better act fast. This is a limited time offer. We're going to continue to go in on this fool. This big fat raccoon that's running down in this rabbit hole. We gonna follow his ass out to the other side. Don't worry, folks. Don't y'all worry. My faithful out there, don't y'all worry. More is coming. More is coming because the party ain't over. It's not over. So anyway, until next time, this is your man DX, and I am out.